Runs the count.
Turner gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball left side. And that's a fair ball. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Play at the plate.
Got him on the turn. Out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Reached on an infield single his first time. High fly ball down the left field line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. On the ground, right side, Keishel. 2 away.
He's out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a
Now
little bit. Rolled over on it and beat it into the ground.
And now here's big center fielder Luis Robert. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
That misses the zone,
outside.
and the count is 1-1. And that
2
one
balls,
is
1
inside.
strike.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Tosses to first, inning over. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Dragons,
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Hey. 1-1 on the gun, swing and a
0-1's
miss.
the count.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So here's Bader now. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
And it's 1-1. Now one miss.
In.
And now it's even up.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
First baseman, number 25.
And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat, you jog back to the dugout.
1-1.
Cut on and missed at 101.
1 ball,
and the
2
count
strikes.
is 1-2. And that's
Ball 2.
down and away. Outside.
I got 3 and 2.
And it's 3 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Bottom 4,
Leading
now it's
off
the
for the
second
Braves,
baseman,
the
Ryan
second
Dozier.
baseman, Brian Dozier.
This to third. Tosses to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Now
Doing a nice
batting,
job
the
of keeping the
shortstop,
ball out of the
Francisco
air, lets the defense work behind him with another
Lindor.
ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland. And a guy with some serious power and
Got
an
him.
excellent defender. Already 2
The
gone.
third
Here are the
baseman,
home
number
4.
13, Manny Machado.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
Now
Once you get
batting,
the ball by
the
the
catcher,
pitcher, there's a
Mike
lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground
Piazza.
balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Piazza, the batter now, as
0-1.
he swings and misses for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball
No ball,
by him,
2 strikes.
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location.
3.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Atlanta,
Leading off
and
for
now
Iowa,
Royce
the third
Lewis.
baseman, Royce Lewis.
Going 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient.
0-1's
this
the
one.
count.
First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Late swing fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Piazza fires the first.
Out.
Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Trying
Now
to make
batting,
too much
the
happen
designated
right there.
hitter,
Not his
Anthony
best at bat.
Santander.
Ball
Santander
1.
at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball,
Bases
1
empty,
strike.
1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
I don't understand.
Swing and a miss. That one is
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. That's off
Ball,
the
that's it.
inside corner, and the count is 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And
We
there's the
got
ball.
full count.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Here's the second baseman, Luke Diesel. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Bunts it in the air. Feller makes the catch, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom
Leading
of
off
the fifth.
for Atlanta,
Now at the
the
plate,
first
Carlos
baseman,
Pena.
Carlos Pena.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-1.
This one in the air. Lewis makes the play, and there's one down. Trey Turner
The
at the
batter,
plate.
number 7.
This batter
Designated
gets
hitter,
described as a
Trey
homebody because he loves playing at home.
Turner.
Historically, his numbers back it up.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Atlanta going up against Los Angeles. Here's Ronald Acuna
Leading
Jr.
off
at the
for the
plate.
Braves, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2. No, foul ball.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Now here is
Batting
Pete
second,
Crow
the left fielder,
Armstrong.
number 4.
We
Pete
talk about guys with good
Crow
speed,
Armstrong.
and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Line drive, Jeter. Now the throw to first on the run, and he'll be safe at first.
Batting third, the center fielder,
So
Luis
here's Robert now.
Roberts.
He gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And Montero heads back to the dugout after the catch. And the batter now, Brian Dozier. And first offering is fouled off.
I told him to steal a few
And
times.
that's the third out. Back here at Coors Field. And today's starter, Max Scherzer.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Back here in Denver,
Leading
and now
off
the
for the
right fielder,
American
number
Giants,
4.
the right fielder, number 4.
Foul ball there. Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already
No ball,
chasing
2
that
strikes.
nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. He was late there, strike one. Scherzer goes
0-1's the
6
count.
feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Down the line. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Ryan Dozier digs in now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Looks
0-2
really
the count.
sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
Francisco
Atlanta, the
Lindor
shortstop,
comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
Hunter back to work. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found
Batting
a way.
sixth,
Nice
the third
job of
baseman,
driving
number
that pitch
13,
the other way on
Manny
a line. You know, hitters,
Machado.
they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert moves under it. Drops into the glove. 1 down. So the go-ahead
Batting
run in
seventh,
scoring
the catcher,
position.
Mike
Piazza now at the plate.
Piazza.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Lindor, the runner at second with 1 away. Now this is in the air down the line. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So digging in,
Batting
Carlos
eighth, the
Pena.
first baseman, number 23, Carlos Pena.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting
0-1's
off
the
speed
count.
there.
Fought off foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
second.
for
Now
Los
Machado
Angeles,
up
the
here.
third baseman, Manny
Max Scherzer goes to work.
Machado.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, one away. Ian Happ up to
Batting
hit.
fifth, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Check swing, and he went. And it's
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And next is the designated hitter, Ted Williams. That one hit to right. Acuna on the run. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Turner now. And that one hit to
That ball's
first,
foul.
but it kicks foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Now a long throw to first.
I don't know how he's
The
able
right
to shoot that
fielder,
pitch the
number
other
13,
way and still
Ronald
put something on
Acuna
it. That pitch was
Jr.
inside, and he
Turner runs. Pitching for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know Trey Turner is a threat to steal. You can't let it be that easy for him.
Turner stands at second with no outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in
The left
scoring
fielder,
position.
number 4,
And the
Pete
batter now, Pete
Crow
Crow
Armstrong.
Armstrong. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Freeman.
He's out.
That's it out. Luis Robert now. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
If I'm at the dish right now,
0-1's the count.
I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike
Oh,
zone,
that's
so
inside.
you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up and
2 balls,
in.
2
Now
strikes.
2-2. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back here at Coors
Leading
Field.
off for the
And now
American
center
Giants,
fielder,
the
Luis
center
Robert
fielder,
Jr.
Luis Robert.
Max Scherzer back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these guys, as you
0-1.
probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90%
No
of
balls,
the time.
2 strikes.
And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here's Freddie Freeman. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Austin
Austin
stands in.
Hedges.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Hey,
0-1's the count.
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Denver as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. Towards first and foul ball. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's one down. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
Now batting.
You talk about
shortstop,
elite defensive
Francisco
players, especially in the middle of the
Lindor.
diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a foul out of play.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Here's Manny Machado. Out there to center. Dozier makes his way towards it. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half of
for
the
Los
inning.
Angeles,
Now it's the right
fielder,
number 4.
Number 4.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating
No
for the
balls,
hitting
2
coach.
strikes.
Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Derek Jeter will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. That one fouled off. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2 is the
All
count.
tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Goes down looking.
The batter, number 2.
Here's the second
baseman,
Brian Dozier.
Brian
He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Dozier.
Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Quickly
0-2.
in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set for
for
the
the
start of the
Braves,
inning.
the
And here's
catcher,
the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Piazza.
Hunter back to work. Freeman. And he takes it himself for the out. And now the first baseman, Carlos Pena.
The first
Over
baseman,
one, he
number
struck out
23,
swinging last time.
Carlos Pena.
And a foul ball. A 1 down. Out to short, Jeter. The throw to first.
He's out.
And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one the other way. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2. Bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the American Giants, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And Manny gets a piece.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound,
No
doubt.
2 strikes.
But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Ian
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Check swing. He went
No
too
ball,
far,
2
and
strikes.
it's a strike. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And he handles it himself for the out. And now the
designated hitter, number 9.
Fly to right his first time.
Williams.
And it's fouled away.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on top 6. And now
Leading
it's
off
Ronald
for
Acuna
Atlanta,
Jr.
the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Freeman on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
So up next,
left fielder,
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
2 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Hedges makes the grab, 2 down. And now it's Luis Robert. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Little chopper rolls foul. Scherzer gets the punch out, and he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And
that's a ball.
1. Check swing, and he went. And 1-1. Inside,
ball, that's off the plate.
Just missed.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That
that's
one
ball
missed.
3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert moves under it. And there's 2 down. Austin Hedges now. They say you win.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. Back here at Coors Field, top of inning number 7. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. On the ground, right side. Foul. But that rolls foul. The wind of the pitch. Dozier tosses to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Here's Francisco Lindor, 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Throw on to Freeman, and 2 away to start the 7th. Rip to short. Throw on to Freeman, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Denver, and now the right fielder, number 4.
The right fielder, number 4.
Good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab, and there's 1 away. Derek Jeter digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Jeter.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now Ryan Dozier.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Scherzer gets the punch out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
for
the
the
catcher
Braves,
comes up to
the
hit.
catcher,
Mike Piazza. Hunter back to work.
Foul ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done
The
when the
first
team
baseman,
needs you to
number
come
23,
through. It's just
Carlos
bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. On to Freddie. Double play. Trey Turner at the plate.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Definitely one of the bigger ones in this game. So that double play is going to be one you look back on when this thing is over. Big-time execution both on the mound and in the field to get two right there.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Nabs it, and that is that. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the American
bottom of
Giants,
the eighth.
the
And
third
now,
baseman,
Manny
Manny
Machado.
Machado.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Check
Ball one.
swing. He held up. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ian Happ now at the plate. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right
I
there.
got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a swing and a miss. What a game he's having. 16
Now
Ks
batting,
down.
the designated hitter.
Now here is Ted Williams.
Williams.
Swinging a foul straight back. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And add another K. Back here at Coors Field. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
0-1.
For Armstrong. Swings through it for strike 1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good
The
2-strike
bat,
hitting
the
right
center
there,
fielder,
Boog. A bit of a
Luis
lost start for some, so that was
Robert.
nice.
Runners on the move. Bunt attempt misses. Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Dozier. First
Counts
pitch,
1-0.
not close.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
Well, if
2
he's going
strikes.
to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. He's under it. Brings it in. Out number 2. And in this big
Now
spot,
the
here
shortstop,
comes Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at third, here at the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout. Bottom 9, digging in, Luis Robert Jr.
Leading off for
And
Los
all
Angeles,
eyes on
the
the
center
mound
fielder,
as he
Luis
begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game.
Now pitching, Gregory Soto.
Inside.
Ball. That's inside.
Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I'd
1
say
ball,
that stayed in the
2
tunnel for
strikes.
a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna there. 1 up, 1 down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but
1 and 1.
in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Swing and a miss.
2.
At 100 miles an hour.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now
Ball
the
2.
count is even.
2-2 the count. The count's full.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Freeman hits it in the air. And there are 2 outs. At the plate, Austin Hedges. And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. It's strike 1 to the catcher.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that 1 for strike 2.
They can live up in the
0-2.
zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Denver, here comes Manny Machado. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Pena.
The first base.
For 3 in this one.
Carlos Pena.
Laser base hit. Scoring is Lindor. And it's an RBI single. And they've got the lead in
The
extra
batter,
innings.
number 7.
So
Designated
2 down.
hitter,
And
Trey
here is Trey
Turner.
Turner on the ground. They take the force out. That ends the frame. And we're back on to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the right fielder, number 4.
Well, call.
Camilo Doval comes out trying to close it
Now
out.
pitching.
I think closer has to be one of the
Camilo
toughest jobs in
Doval.
baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure,
0-1.
this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That
1-1.
missed by a lot, and that's ball one. 3 outs from a no-hitter. Check swing, and he went. That is strike
1
2.
ball.
See if he
2
can go
strikes.
upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out.
The batter, number 2.
Now with a runner in scoring
Shortstop,
position.
Jared
0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Jeter.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give
0-1's
him
the count.
anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of
No
going
ball,
out
2
there and
strikes.
doing damage with it.
So the tying run at second.
3.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1
Now
out
batting,
remaining.
the second baseman,
Brian
Ryan
Dozier, the next to hit. Got to deliver as the hero.
Dozier.
And the no-hitter just 1 out away. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls,
With
2
the
strikes.
winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. One strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Lindor. And there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.